So I'm Carol, I'm one of the elders at Immanuel Church. We're a United Reformed church, but very much a community one. We have a raft of opportunities of volunteering.
Over 20 years ago, when I first came to this church, I just wanted to make friends. So when they asked for people to join the choir, I joined the choir. When they asked people to help make the teas for whichever group was going in the morning, I would. And I just enjoyed being with other people.
I moved here, so I didn't know anybody, and I was going to little church, but this was nearer to take the children, grandchildren to Sunday school. And so I came here and joined and offered a pair of open hands. So anything that needed help, so I helped with Memory Lane, I helped run the children's penguins, I helped fundraise, I helped dinner time, I might lay out the tables, I might do the serving, and eventually I was part of the singing on a Friday, sometimes the singing on a Wednesday, but wherever I was needed, I've always felt that, here's my hands, what do you want me to do?
Well, our Songs for the Mind, like our old time music halls, the music is one thing that these older people often get written off. Right, they might stay in their own home and they might be quite socially isolated, and this kind of music is so important for those people and those suffering with dementia, because they can join in, and I think people are surprised at just their recall of being able to sing these songs that they've known from their youth, not their childhood but their youth. And it's a really well-loved ministry in Immanuel URC. Louise has been doing this for quite a long time, got a lovely singing voice, and you have, yeah, and the people absolutely love it. So I nominated Louise, not just for Songs for the Mind, but because she has volunteered at Immanuel for so long and in so many different ministries that we do with the community. And I just wanted to, in a little way, show her how appreciated she is. And I knew that nominating Louise, she would take Anne, who's another volunteer, so we get two for the price of one. That's right, we did it.
I was absolutely gobsmacked. I just couldn't say anything, could I?
No.
I just didn't understand what was happening.
I think there were a few tears.
Oh yeah, I just didn't understand. I'm not doing anything to be rewarded. I just couldn't understand.
Yes.
I was really...
You didn't understand.
No, I didn't understand why I had it,
No.
and I couldn't even go online to find out about it because I was I had to get Anne to help me. Yeah, but I did choose the hotel. Very comfortable.
Extremely comfortable.
Very comfortable and very welcoming. There was lots of other people there, coming and going all of the time. Tourists, people on holiday, various languages, families, yes. They even had an area for children to play, like a kitchen area, like a house, like in school, a little playhouse area, And then they had the bookshelf, and they had a computer for you to work on if you needed to. The actual reception was really quite comfortable. You could just sit there and watch the TV.
The whole area was very comfortable, wasn't it?
Small, compact, very, very, very helpful staff. Very helpful. When we had problems, because we both have walkers, we can't get upstairs very well. So when we explained our problem of getting up and down the steps, they suggested we use the back entrance, and they took us there, showed us out, told us, coming back, just press the button, we'll come and get you and let you in, which was really quite good, wasn't it? Yeah. But we didn't realise until the last day that there was a pub next door, the Sherlock Holmes, and we didn't even get to see that because we were so involved inside and having our time of our life, actually. And very comfortable beds.
Very comfortable room.
Very comfortable beds, yes.
Very well spaced out, every area that we needed, something was there.
Oh,
My goodness me. We didn't realise having such a small area where everything was going to come from
Yeah.
until we went down that morning.
Yes.
And you had everything from your fresh bread, fresh cooked bread, beautiful croissants, all your cereal area,
Yeah.
porridge,
Oh,
even
the
fresh
porridge
porridge,
was lovely.
all the berries and accompaniments to the porridge, as well as coffee machines with syrups, a fridge where you could help yourself to yogurt.
And then, of course, you just lifted the lid and there was the beans,
And
the tomatoes,
As
the
small as
sausages.
it was all there. There wasn't nothing missing on that breakfast.
Highlights, well, is something called the frameless art
Submersive,
immersive.
immersive.
I'm not going under the water. immersive art. So my son had been to something and had said, Mum, you would love this sort of thing, and that's why I remembered it. Really had a whale of a time. Now, when we went in, we could have our photograph taken, which we'd have to pay for.
Yes, yeah.
And you could choose anything. It's just your face, and they superimpose it on one of the art paintings. And we chose a Monet in the field,
Yes,
wasn't it?
both
The two
of
of
us
us,
the
yeah,
same.
with an umbrella.
Yeah.
It was a lovely, beautiful photograph. But then we went into these rooms, and it was amazing. Everything was moving. If you went into Venice, you were sitting
In the middle.
in the middle of the picture, the canal, with the gondoliers. And then there was one where there was a storm with a boat, the ship, and I said, I think Jesus must be asleep in that ship there, hon. And it was moving and the waves, and then this huge tsunami came across, and you had the Japanese picture, a Japanese painting of the huge wave, where that went across the boat, and you just couldn't stop. And the music was wonderful. The Monet one was very nice. They had a Dali one. Oh, it was wonderful. I like the jazz and the modern, but you didn't like the modern.
No, I didn't.
But then when we came out, I said, well, we've done the theatre. We've had the music. We've done the art gallery. We don't have to do either that. So we got on the bus, went off to Trafalgar Square.
No, we didn't. We went to Chinatown.
Oh yes, we went to Chinatown.
We walked from Chinatown.
That's
Of the
right.
garden.
Through Chinatown. It says, this is Chinatown. We were going to Leicester Square and we missed that. But we were going to Chinatown, so we walked up through Chinatown and we found our way to Covent Garden. We said, let's just find some sunshine. So we walked right round and we found this little area.
Near the Transport Museum, wasn't it?
Yes, the Transport Museum was there, and we found this little area where we could sit. There was like little plants, flowers and pots behind
and
us.
there's pink tuck-tucks behind.
Playing music, so we were singing to the music, and we're sitting there with our walkers. Well, our walkers are covered in flowers, and I don't know how many people stopped us, and asked to have photographs taken, and then we talked to them where they come from, and we talked about the church, didn't we? We said, we've got this award for volunteering at our church,
We went back to St Martin's in the Field to find out what time
the service
was, which nobody knew. Even down in the cavern.
We went in the crypt.
In the crypt.
And there was a lift. Wonderful. So we both got in, went down in the lift, and we had a nose around to see how much the food would be, and then again we wanted to know the times of the church, but no, we couldn't find.
No.
Yeah,
We found the entrance, didn't we?
Yes.
Because we wanted to go.
Disabled entrance. That's right. So from there, I think we just went to find some food at Marks' Spas.
Yes.
Marks' Spas at Charing Cross, and we bought our meal deal and went back to the hotel. Had our coffee, had our wine. Yes, they left us a bottle of wine and a box of chocolates. You took the chocolates had disappeared.
They went to a raffle.
Oh. She said,
charity.
it was wonderful.
Absolutely.
Really tiring, yeah. And coming back, well, we managed.
We went to the service, but we were late.
We were late.
But we were still made extremely welcome.
Yeah.
And we went down and had a cup of tea.
In the crypt, talked to other people.
And then we decided to you wanted to go to the South Bank.
Yes, I
Yes.
wanted to go to the South Bank.
And gone-
And then, of course, we made our way to the train station where we went and had a coffee. And then Anne says, oh, let's get the early train back.
We just think the whole idea of it is so wonderful that these hotels are willing to give overnight stays to people like Louise and Anne who do so much in the community.
Lee, it's like icing on the cake.
Yes,
You know,
that's a good expression.
well, I just feel, you know, you thoroughly enjoy everything you do.
Yeah.
Yes, give us more. But then that little bit of, wow.
Yes.
You know.
Well, put it this way, we wouldn't have been able to go away for that time in a hotel like that. We wouldn't have been able to afford it. We couldn't have done it. We couldn't have done it. And it was such a surprise. I'm still shocked that actually it happened. I just can't believe it happened. Yeah. And it's given us something to talk about, you know, and laugh about. And I think that's what it is. It gives people the experience of enjoying something that was probably not possible